Good morning. It is so cold outside. Over the weekend, it was like -10 Fahrenheit with like a -35 wind chill. Oh my gosh. So this week is gonna be pretty much what last week was supposed to be, since my daughter's surgery is tomorrow, assuming nothing else happens. So if you weren't here last week, my daughter was supposed to have a tonsil surgery last Tuesday, and she woke up with a fever and it was canceled. So that was rescheduled to tomorrow. I just need to take a bit of time and just kind of figure out what the heck my week looks like. I've literally spent no time thinking about my week. The weekend was just rest hard kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, so here's what we've got. I'm gonna finish Legends Are Not Made this week. I also need to start figuring out some of the final details for the hymns project, because I pretty much need to have the hymns album done in about a month. I have 2 more songs I still have to actually instrumentally produce. Oh, that's right, I have a viola recording session this week. What time is that? On 9:30 on Wednesday, I have a viola recording session. And that stinks because I might still be at the hospital with my daughter. I'll need to coordinate that with my wife and kind of figure out if there's any way I can be here and she can be at the hospital. I don't know, we'll figure that out. But I would really like to be at that session because it's a lot more involved than the cello session was last week. This morning, I think I'm gonna just get some video editing done first thing, maybe spend an hour doing that, and then I'm gonna jump straight into working on Legends Are Not Made. The bloom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some video editing for a while. Might be like an hour, we'll see. It's 5:45 in the morning now, so I'm gonna get that going and then we'll jump straight into music. All right, so I've actually been down in the studio for several hours. It's 8:30 in the morning, and I spent pretty much the entire morning working on video content, editing, some thumbnail stuff, and I just spent a little bit of time listening to Legends Are Not Made. And I think what I'm gonna do is get breakfast, kind of have a slow start to the day, just ease into it more or less. And when I come back, I think I'll be able to work through this pretty quick. I think it should only take maybe an hour for me to make all the changes I have. As much as I would love to just make today one of those berserk, crazy, insane days, I don't think that's what today is gonna be. I think today is gonna be a lot of detail work, finishing some things, and more or less closing a chapter on some of these things so I can start working on something new later on in the week. Not only that, but last night my wife discovered a leak from our toilet, so that's obviously a pretty urgent thing I need to fix, because right now I literally have cups under my toilet catching water as it drips. So I have to take care of that today before the surgery as well. So I guess we'll see what happens. I kind of don't know what today is gonna hold. All right, so it's been a little bit of a slow morning, actually. It's been a little bit of a slow-paced morning, which is okay. I think it feels actually kind of nice to not feel like I'm down here and even to get started feeling creative right away. And I'm not actually feeling super creative, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I've not really wanted to open anything up and work on anything. But I'm going to. So we've got Legends Are Not Made open, and what I'm gonna actually do is just listen through the whole thing, and I'm gonna start making some notes, because I think that's gonna be the best thing for me right now, is just to listen, try to have some fresh ears, and then literally just write down what I'm hearing and what things need to be changed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and listen through 1, maybe 2 times and just start making some notes here.
So I just took a single listen through and wrote down a bunch of notes for me to change.
Alrighty, we got a lot of notes. You can see this was just after 1 listen through. A lot of it to me is like the transitions are very weak overall. The transitions need to feel like a lot better. More percussion is needed overall. Moments where I just don't really feel like there's a lot of low end. This is one of the harder things with cinematic stuff, is making sure that the low end is there, even when it's not big. Obviously there are times where you don't want the low end. Do that. So the first thing was this like bass at the beginning. I kind of want that to fade in a little bit more. It kind of feels a little too much at the beginning. Yeah, that's already better. I mean, this is volume automation. Piano, I'm just gonna find a different piano sound. Yeah, I'm just not loving that sound. I liked it initially and then fell out of love with it. Really like this felt piano from the Olafur Arnolds. Yeah, let's try that. I'm just gonna create a new send. Should really like realm for this stuff. I like that a lot. That's really cool. Yeah, I want to change this sound to, I wonder. Not loving that. Yeah, I basically really would like to have more of like a landing point on here. Man, I'm like feeling very out of it right now. It makes no sense. I was feeling really good this morning. Just gonna call that a low cymbal swell. Add a little bit reverb on that. I think we're golden. Roll off the highs. Oh yeah, that new piano sound is working a lot better in my opinion. Okay, I want to have a sub drop here. I'm just going to do that now so I don't forget. And then fair amount left still to do. Higher. Okay, so we got the sub drop. I wonder if we can get some like ticking, like. That might be actually really interesting. So that like pulse thing actually does add a percussive element to it that kind of rounds it out. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna use that same like pitched thing here, pitched pulse thing. Except I'm gonna automate the EQ to open it up a little bit. We need something else there. Where else to go but damage? I mean, some of these are just absolutely sick. I love that one. It's actually really cool. I'm actually really enjoying this. Kind of wondering what it'd sound like if I kind of distorted this pretty heavily. I think I'm just gonna try to find some like interesting like damage topper type things to add into here, just to add a little bit more energy. Damage is really great for this stuff, to be honest with you. I don't usually use things like this terribly often, but when I do, it works. I mean, that could actually work really, really well. This pretty sick. I'm kind of wondering if I can manipulate this some. That actually really complements that snare quite a bit, which I really like. I'm kind of curious to see if I can get something a little more like rhythmically involved. I also like Damage a lot for just like really out of this world kind of unique. Let me say that to the end. Friggin' sick. I love that. I just feel mellow for some reason. Don't really know why, but I just do. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Am I going too hard right now? Maybe. I'm feeling particularly mellow right now. I'm not really sure why. I just don't really feel like super like, yeah, I mean, we're making changes and we're making some progress, but I'm not feeling like particularly, I don't know what the word is. I'm not feeling like uber inspired, which is kind of frustrating because like on Friday I didn't really work on this because I was thinking give myself a weekend to rest, recover, and come back Monday and I'll feel incredible, and I'm not feeling that way. But I have made some good progress. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather. I feel like maybe I'm trying to force things at this point, so I'm gonna take a break for a bit and come back to it in a little bit. All right, well, it's almost noon and I have listened to Legends Are Not Made a handful more times and I feel really stuck. To be honest with you, I feel really stuck. Like on the one hand, I really like how it sounds, and on the other hand, I'm like, man, this is not gelling kind of how I wanted it to. And I've been thinking a lot about the surgery tomorrow and just everything else and just feeling low, to be honest with you. Just feeling a little blue, I guess. I don't know, just like mellow blue. I don't know, like I don't feel sad. I don't feel sad. I'm not even really, I don't know if I would even say I'm feeling scared. It's just I feel like a weight on me a little bit. Everything's feeling wrong. Everything feels so wrong. I feel so scared that I can't move on. Feels like everything. I don't know about that first line, but I liked I feel so scared that I can't move on. Everything feels so long. So scared that I can't move on. Man, this is so out of tune too. As long as I have a good melody, I feel like I could come up with lyrics. I just might not be able to come up with it now, but I know I like that melody. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. In this moment, I can feel it in this moment, no moment. 'Cause in the darkness, what do I want the chorus to be? Man, maybe that's all it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Full transparency, I feel super stuck right now. I hate this feeling more than just about anything else. Like that feeling that you know that this is your brain telling you it's time to digest some stuff. And it's like the last thing I want to do. Like right now, I just want to be pumping stuff out and my brain is like, nah, bro, not happening. Maybe I should go fix my toilet. That sounds so dumb. That sounds so stupid right now. Like literally that sounds like the most stupid thing ever. But maybe I just need to go fix my stupid toilet because I have to like run to the store. It's probably gonna take me like an hour to do because I have to like literally like replace a gasket. So dumb. I feel so not creative right now. I'm like, oh, I have an idea. I try doing it. It doesn't work. Oh, I have an idea. I try. It doesn't work. So there you go. This is real life. Sometimes your brain is like, nah, I got nothing. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna export Legends Are Not Made. Just listen to it outside the studio and I don't know, maybe come back a little later this afternoon. I'm gonna go fix my toilet. Today is one of those days where I just kind of feel like sucky. I just feel sucky. And what sucks even worse is that tomorrow I'm not gonna be working at all. I'm gonna be at the hospital all day. And the day after that, I have literally no idea what that day is gonna be like either. So that blows. Oh, and then not only that, but it's absolutely freezing cold outside. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of -12 degrees.
Oh gosh. I'm just wearing sweatpants. These are like insanely thin sweatpants. All right, well, let's get changed. All right. I don't know if I'm bundled up enough. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be... I'm on a quest now. I'm on a quest to reclaim my creativity because I seem to have lost it today. So we're gonna go just do some random crap that just needs to be done. And hopefully I can reclaim my creativity and not feel like a failure. Ha ha! I'm gonna level with you for a second and just tell you that today kind of sucked. It really did. It like really sucked. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I started working on that toilet situation literally hours ago. That was fun. That was really fun. And I'm fried, completely fried. Surgery tomorrow. Take a couple days of doing nothing creative. And
let's see if we can just absolutely destroy the end of the week. I'll see you when I see you, because I don't know when that's gonna be. It's Wednesday. I've been at the hospital all day yesterday since about 6:15 in the morning, stayed the night there, and I have a viola recording in about 10 minutes. So I snuck home real quick so I could be present, and then I'm literally gonna go right back to the hospital. So I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done today. My daughter won't be discharged probably until late this morning, like, I don't know, might be noon. And I think there's probably gonna be a decent amount of help required at home today. So my expectation is I don't really have an expectation of today. I'm just gonna attend this viola recording session. I'm gonna go back to the hospital, and then the rest of the day, I guess, is gonna just take it as it comes. So we'll see what happens. I'm super excited for this session. Kind of had to pull some strings to make it possible for me to even attend this session. So yeah, took off the hoodie.
Okay. We can just go right away.
That sounds great. These sessions are super simple, very fast, very efficient, and we got a lot done throughout the whole session. Could you maybe do a little portamento between those first two notes?
Okay.
Actually, wait, the third note, sorry. So between bar 4 and beat 1.
But
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you need to necessarily emphasize it, but just kind of quick
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of a quick one. Yeah, that was really good. The entire session took about 20 minutes. He did a fantastic job, and you'll hear what this sounds like here in a little bit. We just finished. That went well. But yeah, I'm stoked to kind of dig into this and comp it and whatnot, but I think I'm gonna go kind of help with the kids. We had literally just gotten discharged. So I didn't say this before, but we had some complications with the timing of when we were supposed to have our call. So I actually came here to do our session while my daughter was still at the hospital, and then turns out that I had the wrong time, and so I had to go back to the hospital. We got discharged, and I made it back literally just in time for me to attend the session live. So my daughter we literally just got home, so I'm gonna probably spend the remainder of the day just helping with the family. I'm also really hungry, so I'm gonna go. Slept in a little bit today. My definition of slept in. Probably not most people's definition of slept in. Big reason I slept in is because staying the night at the hospital was terrible. It was one of my worst nights of sleep I've probably ever gotten, because the nurses were coming in like every 3 hours and I just couldn't sleep. The hospitals suck. Surgery's over. Yesterday was pretty much all hands on deck with the kids though. I think what I'm gonna do right now is just listen to Legends Are Not Made, just the instrumental. I just wanna hear how things are sounding. I wanna see if there's anything else I want to do. And I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do the rest of the week, because I just feel very disoriented in general. And part of me is like, well, what the heck am I supposed to be doing today? Alright, so I just listened to the whole thing through on Legends Are Not Made. Sometimes taking a couple days and just not working on music, man, it doesn't sound as bad as I thought. I think on Monday I wasn't feeling great about it. Like, I was just feeling like very uninspired. But the changes I made on Monday, I think pretty much all sound good. There's only a few things I really feel need to be different. I certainly think it's definitely ready to record vocals on. And I think there might only be like just a couple little tweaks here and there I need to do. And then the rest is all gonna be mix. I think mixing is gonna make a bigger difference on this song than a lot of other songs I do. So we'll see how my voice is feeling later on today. So yeah, I guess just kind of try to get that wrapped up. But this morning, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna work this morning. I'm gonna help with my kids just to kind of get the day kicked off before I head down. I think I'm just gonna read a little bit right now. Just drink some coffee and read. Booyah. Darth Bane, Rule of 2. I just finished the first one. I had a lot of time to read in the hospital. I'll see you later this morning. What a weird week. Been a crazy morning. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of work done here, and then I'm gonna have to go back up and help in like 2 hours. So got like 2 hours to get some stuff done. Honestly, kind of feel like taking a nap, but alas, that's not where we're at right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is pull up this viola session that we did yesterday. Let's take a listen to it. I'm gonna comp it and then pull it into the session, and then we'll take the next thing as it comes. So we'll just go from there.
I spent about 20 minutes just picking the best takes of the viola recording session that we did, and everything that you're hearing right now is from that final take that I ended up getting, and I added some reverb, made it feel a little more spaced out, and it sounded just fantastic. So a huge thank you to Nikos for recording on this.
That's probably good enough. I'm not gonna worry too much beyond this. You record vocals on Legends. Days. It's Thursday. That sucks. That actually sucks. All right, well, let's just shut that down for now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like pretty disoriented overall. Like, I know that I have to do stuff, but I'm not sure if my brain is just like, I don't know what's going on right now, or if I'm just tired or what, but what crap I gotta do, and I'm just like, what should I be doing? And I know that I just gotta do something, you know what I mean? Like, even just tackling the viola stuff, it's like, that takes like 15 minutes to do. I think I might start recording vocals for Legends Are Not Made, just because I feel like it's close enough to go ahead and do that, and I feel like that might bring the most overall excitement and passion at the moment. So we're gonna do that.
Spent just a few minutes getting set up, and we are ready to record vocals.
You can break my will, you can burn me down, spread my ashes on the ground when it's over, when it's over.
Things started off okay, but very quickly into the session, I started hearing this weird buzzing sound.
Okay, I'm getting that like popping noise again. And you know what? I think it is. I think I know what it is. It's the one that's actually running from the pre into the actual.
So the first thing I had to do was just try to change the cable and see if that fixed the problem.
I think that fixed it.
When it's over, forget my name.
I don't know where that's coming from. I think it's interference, actually. I think that might be what it is. Yep, I think that's what it is. So it's not a bad cable, it's just interference. I feel like I'm running out of air every time.
Forget my name and move along. I'm a fragile soul, but I'm hanging on. It's not over. No, it's not over.
What is going on? I cannot figure out why I'm getting interference right now.
I ended up just trying to switch the interface as a whole to a completely different interface. I tried different cables. I tried a handful of different things, and literally nothing worked.
All right, well, I'm gonna try to figure this out. Of course, by the time I figure things out, my youngest is napping now, which is kind of like a let's let her sleep. So if I'm singing loudly, she can't sleep. Oh, our power just went out. That's nice. This is almost comical, but it's not funny. You're laughing at me. I'm not laughing at me. This sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do right now. What the heck am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. All right, so I think I might have figured out some of the tech problems. We're gonna try vocals again. I had to watch my kids. My wife had a doctor's appointment. This day, oh my gosh, this week. It's like this week was just like, you know what, Nathan? I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm feeling a lot better though. I'm feeling a lot better than I was just a little bit ago. So that's good. Let's see if we can actually record vocals on Legends Are Not Made. That'd be great if we could at least just do that today. Let's just do that today, okay? Here we go. I can't think of anything else to try other than just get another new cable. I've literally changed the cable twice. I cannot understand how I'll be having any other issues. Like, what the heck?
Like, what are the chances, actually, what are the chances, statistically, of having two cables that have the same freaking issue? I can't believe. It's not the preamp, I've changed the preamp. I'm not using my compressor, changed that. The only other thing is maybe it's the mic, but I've had the issue with not just this mic. I think I had the same issue with my JZ mic. I did feel like some of those takes recently were pretty good though, so I guess there's a little bit of a silver lining, I guess. I guess moment of truth.
Get my name and move along. I'm a friend.
I literally feel like crying right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what else to even do. This is literally the third time I've tried to record this song. This is the third time with this issue. And I've not been having this issue. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like everything is going against me right now, and I'm not trying to just be a baby either. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just being a baby. Am I being a baby? If you think I'm being a baby, maybe just tell me I'm being a baby in the comments. But I literally kind of feel like hulking out right now and becoming a rage monster. Like, ever seen Dude Perfect? Like rage yeah. Yeah, maybe it's the mic. that's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I wasn't having issues with the JZ mic. Maybe it is just this mic. I need to get a pop filter. So I actually don't know where the pop filter on this thing is. If this ends up being what it is, I'm gonna be really, really upset because I love my LS208 and I'm gonna be extremely, extremely sad if that mic is just having issues. Okay, well.
You can break my will, you can burn me down. Spread my ashes on the ground when it's over. When it's over. Forget my name and move along. I'm a fragile soul, but I'm hanging on. It's not over. No, it's not over. Waking the giants, facing my demons.
That actually sounds really good. I like this mic a lot. And as crazy as it sounds, that was the issue. It was the microphone, and I didn't have any issues the rest of the session. Okay, we're gonna do the chorus vocals.
Legends are not made, they're forged in the fire. Legends are not born, they're made through desire. Legends are not made.
So whenever I record vocals by myself in my studio, I always set a loop in the session so that way it literally just replays at the starting point over and over and over again. That way I can create, 5, 6, 7 good takes, and then I can choose the takes from there. On each take, I'm trying to focus on different things, whether it's how I'm singing a word, or the dynamics, or expression, or pitch, or vowel shape. This just allows me to actually just go through it very quickly and get a handful of takes.
Okay, I think we got plenty to work with there. Let's move on to the next chorus. Verse 2, verse 2, verse 2. We're finally, so it was the mic. That's crazy, it was the mic.
Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over. Cast me out into. Cast me out into the cold. Cast me out into the cold. Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over. Blame me for your misery. Drag me out for all to see. You've won now. You think you've won now.
Okay, we've got plenty of good takes on that one now. Finally, we can get to the big chorus.
Legends are not made, they're forged in the fire. Legends are not born, they're made through desire. Legends are not made.
Not
gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that a whole lot because that is crazy. Could I do this? Could I do this in a live show? No, probably not. Okay. Legends are not made. They're forged in the fire. Legends are not born. They're made through desire. Legends are not made. Okay, I just want to listen to this a little bit. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. I will say you can totally hear there's so much volume getting pushed in. The limiter on the God particle is just freaking out right now. It sounds terrible. Through the fire and the flames, as Dragon Force would say. I think I did it. So, wow, just ridiculous. Anyways, so that's fun. I'm gonna comp these, see if I can get away with it. That's like so self-deprecating. I think there were a lot of good takes in here, but I did a lot of takes because there were just a lot of nuanced things I want to get right. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time going through these takes. I'm not gonna film it because that would be lame, and you'll just hear it. So, and honestly, I just kind of want to be alone right now. I'm very much wanting to be alone right now. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, bye.
So what you're seeing is basically an hour's worth of just screen recording of me comping, and then I tuned the vocals and edited the vocals, and happily, everything actually ended up sounding super good.
Oh man, I got on a major roll there. So I got on a huge roll, which is great. I comped my vocals. They sound better than I thought they did, so it's always nice when that happens. Feeling a little better. It feels really good to have these vocals done. The emotions of a day can change so fast, and they can really go from pretty low to pretty high very quickly. My headache is gone. I'm feeling way better about everything, and that right there on the top, the dark green, is my lead vocals. Got them tuned and everything. So I'm still literally wearing the same clothes that I was wearing at the hospital, and I stink. And I think some of my kiddos are napping now again. So I spent about the last 2 hours working on that. So I'm feeling like it took a lot longer than I was expecting overall, but we were having a lot of issues. I'm really bummed out about my microphone having issues because that's apparently what it is. However, I don't know if I've ever actually used this microphone on my voice before, and it sounds great. I actually, after I made the switch, I was like, I think that this actually fits this song a lot better. It's very transparent. It's very clear. I like it. It's a good mic. Pretty affordable too. I believe that one's what is this one? The Lewitt LCT 440 Pure. So I know some people are gonna be like, why did you choose that mic? I have no idea. It was the one nearest to me, to be honest with you. Maybe there's a lesson there. I don't know. Just use what you have. But it sounded really good. Sometimes you have just those things where you're like, this is what I'm grabbing. I don't want to walk 30 feet into my gear room to find a different mic. So I'm gonna take a shower, get cleaned up, maybe get a little bit of food, and then come back and then see if we can't knock out the rest of these vocals. So first of all, I took a shower. I'm clean. I'm wearing nice clothes, like actual real clothes. And it occurred to me I've done literally no video editing this week because I've been at the hospital and dealing with all that stuff with my child. And yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so I'd like to have a video for you guys. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day just video editing, and I'm gonna hit tomorrow so hard. Tomorrow's gonna be like 2 days in one. Deal? Can we do that? Sound good? Let's do it. Happy Friday.
Wow, man, I'm not awake. All right, so pretty much today's gonna be a lot of vocals. I do need to get Amazing Grace notes to Rin. I've been pretty behind on some of the hymn stuff lately. I also need to record vocals on How Great Thou Art, since I'm singing the last verse on that, and Rin Moonwater is gonna be duetting with me, and I need to get that whole session to her. I need the Every Hour vocals from Nika yesterday, so I need to download those, and I'm gonna edit and comp and do all that jazz. Kind of a lot of vocals today. I don't think I'm gonna start anything new, just because I don't really wanna start something and then only get a little bit into it and then be the weekend. So I think next week I'm gonna just really hit some new stuff. I think I'm gonna start with comping and editing vocals on I Need the Every Hour. Then I'll work on some stuff for Amazing Grace, and then maybe 8 o'clock, see how my voice is feeling and see if I can knock out recording some vocals. So, and then I'll edit my vocals today as well on like tuning and everything like that. Bloom.
See you down there.
All right, so we're down in the studio. It is 6:30, and I'm gonna download vocals from Nika right now, and we're just gonna start there. Boom, we transfer, download. We'll go ahead and open that up, and then we'll knock out editing these vocals, hopping and editing. Yeah, there it is. Not too crazy. Here's all of her takes. We'll go through these, and usually she comps everything, so I'll just listen to her comp, and if there's anything I'm just looking at it, it looks like it's good. So yeah, I'll just take a listen, and we'll go from there. Boom, just like that, we have vocals comped, edited, tuned, everything. About 40 minutes. It's 7:30. No, it's not. It's 7:10 right now in the morning. Oh man, I feel like just getting that done was such a good way to start the day. You know what I mean? Like, this week has just been a very uninspired week, to be honest with you. Like, I've just not really felt like this morning. I literally am like making this list of like things I need to do. I don't really want to do any of it. Like, I don't actually have a whole lot of motivation. So I'm glad I started with that, because that was like the most just like, hey, I can almost shut my brain off. I mean, obviously I can't shut my brain off, but it's like the most just routine thing that you get going, you get in like a flow state, and it's a good way to start the day. So it's 7:10, I got that done. I spent a little bit of time on Amazing Grace. That way I can give Rin some notes. There are some things I'd like to do a little different, so I'm gonna do that now and send her a message, and then I'm gonna talk with her a little bit about like what harmonies and layers and things like that I'd like. We'll see how my voice is feeling. My voice right now does not feel great. I'm wondering if I'm coming down with something. I kind of had a little bit of a, no, I'm not gonna share that, never mind. Things have not been normal, like stuffy nose and my cough, which has, been an issue since Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'm gonna go and listen to this a handful of times. My ears are like super muffled. I can totally tell that like my hearing is a little whack right now. So I think I am getting some sort of a cold. Like I can just tell that there's some like congestion or something. Like everything sounds dull, like very dull. With that said, I'm feeling really good. It's like 7:40 right now. So I think I'm just gonna kind of warm up my voice a little bit, and then just take a little breather, warm up my voice. I'm gonna try to knock out the vocals on Legends Are Not Made. Do it.
All right, so we're just gonna start with doubles.
Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over. Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over.
All right, now we're gonna do octaves.
Cast me out into the cold. Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over. Blame me for your misery. Drag me out for all to see. You've won now. You think you've won now. You say it's over. Say it's over. It's over. You say it's over. Say it's over. You say it's over. It's over. Waking the giants facing. Waking the giants facing my demons. Waking the giants. Waking the giants facing my demons. Giants facing my demons.
So from here, I'm doing more or less the same throughout the entire song, coming up with ideas for harmonies and doubles, and then recording them. Most everything only needed one take, some of them maybe two.
All right, sweet. Just like that, we got all the backup vocals on Legends Are Not Made. That took about 45 minutes to do. So I'm gonna have to tune, edit, all that stuff. It'll sound really good. I'll show you what that sounds like once we get there. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. My voice is feeling a lot more warmed up, which is great. So I'm gonna go get breakfast, and then the rest of the day will be like comping vocals, editing vocals, and then just video editing since I'm so behind on video. I'm so behind on video editing right now, guys. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. This whole week just threw me for a loop. Yeah. All right, so I just finished breakfast. I'm gonna edit my vocals on Legends Are Not Made. I'm sick. I'm like 95% sure I'm sick. My hearing is all jacked. Like everything sounds stuffy and muffled. My nose is congested. My cough has gotten worse. I cannot get sick. So I'm gonna basically just be tanking up on meds today. I'm gonna edit the vocals on Legends Are Not Made, get all the backup vocals done. My light just went out. I'm gonna edit these vocals now. Let's do it. When I don't have the cameras on, I turn all the lights off in here and it's super dim and moody. So I'm just gonna do that so you can kind of get a feel for what it's actually like when I do this stuff when the camera's not on.
Editing these vocals took about 30 to 45 minutes.
All right, here we go. This is just the vocals, literally nothing else. And if we look here, there's literally only a reverb on these backup vocals, nothing else. I haven't compressed anything. This is just pretty much raw.
Legends are not made, they're forged in the fire. Legends are not born, they're made through desire. Legends are not made.
And then this is gonna be instrumental. Blow your face off. I'm gonna show you, here's verse 2. This is verse 2. I'm stoked about this. This is so cool. Here we go, verse 2.
Cast me out into the cold. You're done with me, or so I'm told. It's over. You say it's over. Blame me for your misery. Drag me out for all to see. You've won now. You think you've won now. Waking the giants, facing my demons.
So sick. The fact that it sounds so good and there's like, basically I haven't mixed, like this is literally like raw almost. So sick. I'm gonna take some of these harmonies and just verb them out so they sound super spacey and just like, oh, it's gonna be so sick. So sick. So that's gonna be next week. I'll crank all that next week. So well, you know how I said I was sick after breakfast? Literally over the last like 2 hours, my health has just like sharply went down. I feel like absolute trash. I'm like super congested, my throat hurts, and I feel like I just got run into by a bus. Kind of want to just like go sleep for a month. My kids were sick a week ago, so I probably got whatever they got, I don't know. Fortunately, I got done everything I needed to get done this week, and I'm just gonna be done. So, see you next week.